welcome back to When the Lights Go Out. My name is Cody Ryan. Guys, today, as of the date filming this episode, we are, I believe, 10 away from 1,000 subscriber mile marker. So you guys are killing it. I appreciate it like always. Thank you so much for the support. To celebrate, me and my camera crew are out in the woods and we're field testing some stuff and playing with other things. So we got the thermal out here. I'm gonna do a couple of, I think, gear reviews to commemorate the 1,000 mile marker. And we're gonna start off today with a really cool tactical belt that I don't think anyone in the survival realm, maybe the tactical realm, but survival has necessarily seen. So come along with us. All right, today I'm going to go over the blue Alpha Gear tactical belt, but for our purposes, it solves the issue of your pants sagging and gives you the ability to move over objects and run around without your battle belt or Batman belt setup sagging on you. So here's a 360 of the belt system. A little tight quarters here in the swamp. And what this system is, I'll go around and explain everything that's on it. It is comprised of an inner belt or an EDC everyday carry belt and an outer layer. So they're both stiff belts, but they Velcro together to, they kind of mate together and they marry into one solid belt that keeps all your heavy tools upright without flopping around, which is super awesome. So, as always, I have my knife up front on a custom drop. You've seen this in the other video. I just replaced it. Still got the Cobra D-ring. Got my rounds for the rifle. You've seen this again in other videos. Still the flares, multi-tool, good stuff. This I just added for the gloves. Still carrying the bungee, because I have found an official use for it other than splinting an arm or carrying firewood back to camp. It's part of my climbing setup, and you'll see that here in a second. On the right, this is the Maxpedition roly-poly. Again, nothing new. That kind of opens up. I could put all my tinder and things in here. I just lined it, so that's kind of like a trash bag on my hip. And then back behind is all my rappelling gear that I would need. I'll show you that in a second too, coming up. So back here, I have it on, these are just little clips from Mystery Ranch. And that just comes off here. And then in this pouch is a company from Canada, and they're called C-Toms. And in here is a harness system. So I'll go ahead and I'll clip this back on so I don't lose it. And then it's just leg loops. They're labeled inside right, inside left with a locking carabiner. So all I'm gonna do is undo this first part here. I'll stick these. Put it back in. Then these leg loops here, we just go around my existing setup. Same thing. Then, I haven't set it up yet, but these two bungees back here, they clip in to some female buckles that I need to put on yet, but that'll keep it all together. And you can see how streamlined that is, and I'll show you how this works right now. I'm going to use this personal retention lanyard that I now use as a safety while climbing. I won't do an actual climbing video, but just to show you how this belt holds up. I'll wrap it around the tree, clip it into itself, These have these little toggles. I'm going to take my belt, click it in, and lean back on it. And then you can see how one would be able to rappel from this position. Appropriate gear, but again, it holds fine, fairly comfortable. Be nice with those bungees, but that'll come on shortly. And then system just goes back and you can continue hiking. So now that you've seen how it kind of works, I'm going to take the system off, show you how it stores before the lightning storm gets us. Leg loops come off, cobra buckle in the front. Now this is free. Attach this for now. Then in the back, got a balance here. Has a pouch. So this, just stuff it in the pouch, zipper it up, and it's good to go. This is particularly handy, and I think the coolest feature of it when you're transporting back and forth in and out of the Jeep, getting to these filming locations. So you can't sit with all this very comfortably. I'm trying to keep my balance. So this is a Velcro, and it just comes right off. Store this down there, and now I'm light as a feather. This EDC inner belt is rigid. I use it as my EDC belt and my everyday carry. My Glock clips right into it. It's rigid enough, and all it does is ratchet down, and it's double-sided Velcro. So you can see fuzzy side, that's female, and then the male side just Velcros to clips directly in. I got my leg strap for the drop leg pouches, and then it's not going anywhere. Pretty cool little setup. And again, this is by Blue Alpha Gear. It's made as a tactical shooting belt, obviously, but in the woods it works super effectively for what I need it for. And yeah, no chafing. Guys, thank you again for the number 1,000. I know I'm a little bit ahead of the time, but I'm sure by the time this posts, you guys are good enough and we'll hit that marker. So thank you again. Check the link in the description below for some of the gear that I'm wearing. You might be able to get the thermal headset on Amazon. The belt is bluealphagear.com. I believe they're a small mom and pop kind of operation, super nice people. They custom make their belts, so everything's hand sewn, and there is a lead time period for that, but it's well worth it. As you can see how many cool things it can do. So be sure to check them out and leave us a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, guys, we'll catch you later on When the Lights Go Out. Be good.